So Jonathan Brown reported. His record has a stain or two.
It's been good of late, though. He's been very controlled. His attack's been at the ball for a number of years now.
But it's unanimous in the box that he won't go for that, gentlemen. Is that correct?
I hope
so.
not.
Yep. So that's the good news for Jonathan Brown fans. Free kick from the ball up. Great game, 49-45. Chance Bateman. Couple of options wide. Mark Williams. Good fist. Joel
Bateman's
Patfull.
first kick.
Yeah, just got the arm underneath the armpit of Taylor and took him off balance.
7-7. Plays 7-3. Back into play, Leuenberger, but down to Franklin.
Oh.
Worst possible option with the don't argue. And it was a big don't argue too. Sewell dumped behind play. This time by Brennan. Play continues. Mitchell, short. Williams, second grab within range on the 50.
Take his best kick.
Yeah, he's looking to give it off. He's not overly confident, but there is about 25, 26 players in that forward 50. Very hard to hit a target.
Pre-knee problem might have been a little easier. Has missed so many games with that knee injury. He's been told he's got 20 seconds gone. 10 more to spend. Spends them wisely. And he has kicked it behind. So let off for the Lions. Simon Black having a rest. Selwood. Johnston. Couple of options wide, nothing in the corridor. He's trying to thread the eye of a needle. Sewell gets back, makes the contest, knocks it down to Adcock. They tie him up. We'll get a ball up.
Very risky, reasonably short kick to a contest into the centre corridor.
Must be the team rule, though, is it? Team rule to bring it in.
Well, they like to get it in. Lee doesn't like going short to a contest, that's for sure, though.
And the ball up, free kick, and it'll go Riscatelli's way against Lewis. Travis Johnston.
It's one thing that Travis Johnston does do at times. He can do some incredible things with the booty, but sometimes he just tries to push the envelope and picks too difficult an option.
And then again, that pass astray, and it has been talked about a reasonable amount, the delivery of Travis Johnston.
Just a little stab at it there, off one or two steps. Didn't kick through the ball.
Had 42 possessions in one game against Richmond last year, but turned it over 7 times and almost need to take those possessions off the player. Young, chip kick, good hands, Williams.
This time he's in range.
Good hands and very good leap.
Yep.
Jumped early, protected the ball with his body. Still not real confident on the distance.
Chastised by Lance Franklin too for not giving it off quickly.
Well, he's a metre or two closer than the last kick, and he actually made the journey with the last one, but just straining for extra distance, lost a little bit of accuracy.
Get Buddy Franklin off the back of the line for the big jump on the goal line if it doesn't make it.
Gee, that's nice off the boot. If it's got the carry, touched by Brennan.
Great leap by Jared Brennan. No one there really shepherding the ball through, though. He does possess a fantastic spring, Jared Brennan.
Yeah, just no body on him. He had a clear jump at that.
Had a couple of good games recently against Hawthorn as well, Jared Brennan. He took Zach Dawson to the cleaners here in one quarter of classic Brennan 2 years ago and did get a Brownlow vote against the Hawks here last year. Jamie Charman takes the mark at half-back. So Brennan has got up and down form against most teams, but it's up and up against Hawthorn.
Robbie Campbell rotating on Jonathan Brown. When Trent Crode needs a spell, he goes off and has a breather on the bench, and Robbie Campbell, one of the ruckmen who's quite adept at playing key position, comes back and does the job on Jonathan Brown.
Back into play. Dumped down to Hooper. Tackled quickly. Dropped. Not only him, but the ball. We'll get a ball up.
I think a great sign for the Brisbane Lions, the fact that there's only a kick in it and Jonathan Brown's had no influence on the contest as yet. That's a terrific sign for them.
We got a touch, but he gave it away. And we'll get another ball up, no prior opportunity. And he had mixed form against the Hawks last year too. Kicked 6 goals in a loss and kicked 1 goal in a win. It might be a 1 goal and a win kind of night for him tonight. Another ball up. 6 goals, of course, was in that round 19 game at the MCG that the Hawks won by 24 points. And the 1 goal here at the Gabba in round 1, where the Lions beat the Hawks by 25. Again, the umpire forced to sort it out. Still Simon Black on the bench.
Just having a spell. He covers an enormous amount of territory during a game, Simon Black, as do a lot of the Premier midfielders.
Adcock dumped as he tried to get the kick away. Riscatelli high, full forward. Leuenberger's down there. Bradshaw, Jonathan Brown, all waiting. McGrath now. Underground handball to Hooper, as if he likes it better at his feet. McGrath tries to make amends. Dumped. Hands off to Selwood. Kick smothered. Well played. Colm Begley up forward. Rarely has a shot at goal. Oh, he'll celebrate that. First goal of the year for Colm Begley. Lions with the luxury of having him play in the seniors off the rookie list. He's their nominated rookie. They get that list concession. And the ball up. Taylor thumped it down to Lewis. Mitchell back to Lewis. Hands it over the top. Rioli sprints onto it. Tries to shrug the tackle. Hands it back. Lewis. Handball smothered. Magnificent game this. The pressure intense. Adcock. Back to Brennan. They can soak it up. A little bit of that pressure. And they can reload. Takes off. Sends it wide. Johnston. Roughhead got their front spot. Forced to spoil. Hodge. And now Roughhead. Hodge. The 1-2-3. Back inside 50. Big fly Franklin. Williams stays down. Rioli runs in. We're going to drown in honey tonight. This is spectacular.
He's a class act for a player just playing his 5th game, I think it is.
Yep.
He's had 2 interactions in that bit of play. There was a tackle and a handball early, and then just perfect crumbing goal from a very smart forward. Got a little glare from his teammate. May have given it off, but if you run into open goal, keep hold of the ball, don't overpossess it, kick the goal yourself. He deserves it. He's a class act.
First goal for Cyril Rioli tonight. Top team in the competition. Top on percentage. Hawthorn against arguably the best team of the last 7 or 8 years, the Brisbane Lions, and it's hot. Power sends it wide. Sherman loops it over the top. Copeland, the 1-2 to Sherman, 45 metres out. He misses.
Just need to convert those opportunities, and as we said, he's had a bit of a drought for 12 months, looking good the last couple of games, but in his very best form, he'd snavel those.
Ellis to Guerra. Guerra short. Jordan Lewis. He's missed 3 of the first 4 games this year through 2 separate suspensions. Jordan Lewis, good to see him back. Young finds Bateman. Too far out to score. Low trajectory pass, impossible pass. Williams, Rioli, he made it okay, although the handball misses Bateman on the return. We'll get a ball in.
Just tried to hit that one a foot off the ground. Just acknowledges his teammate. Sorry about that one, mate, but it was good work to get into position, Chance Bateman. Good hard running to find space.
Charman beats Campbell, knocks it down. Begley caught, dumped. Ball rolled out. And umpire Ray Chamberlain will ball it up. Ticking to time on now. Second term. All knocked down and magnificent tie-up tackle. And we've seen so many of those tonight. Player no prior opportunity. This time Shane Crawford gets to his feet.
There's not much time and space around these contests at the moment. One-on-one matchups right over the field.
Charman and Campbell. Simon Black back on a possession. Colm Begley slaps it on, but to Ladson. Wobbles it back inside 50. Franklin, one grab. Oh, he would have got the second, but it was stolen by Osborne. Rolls in, gives to Young, and he slides it home.